For 53 years, Vestavia Hill City Schools has established itself as being one of the very best. And for the next few minutes, I'd like to share with you a vision of our future that builds on those successes and protects the legacy of excellence that our community has come to expect. The reality is we are limited in how we can continue to provide the excellence our community has come to know in Vestavia Hills. We believe a strategic investment protects our community's legacy as well as our student and school experiences. And we also believe that investing today protects our legacy and elevates the value of our schools, businesses, and community. The reality is we have a financial limitation on our ability to protect our legacy of excellence. Between 2011 and 2015, our population of students grew from 6,000 to just over 7,000. That significant increase caused us to have to invest in additional classroom spaces, additional campuses such as the new Pozette's in Dolly Ridge, additional cafeteria space to accommodate the growth of students. We also added a large number of teachers and support positions to accommodate this growth. These are important investments we've made, but they do come at a cost. And while over the last 10 years we have increased in our revenues from property taxes, we have also increased in our expenses in doing the operations of our schools. And we still maintain our focus on having the best staff. In fact, 82% of our general fund is for employee salary and benefits. With that limitation in mind, we have been thoughtful about how we move forward and what the future looks like. And we think it's best to listen to what our students are saying to us. And they talk to us in different ways. One is in how they perform. And you can see some of the incredible accomplishments of our students over the last several years. Just this year, in fact, we have had 21 National Merit semifinalists and 20 were named National Merit finalists. That's the highest number of any high school in Alabama. There are other indicators on here that demonstrate the success our students have had. We also like to look within our successes on where we can improve. And while we're number 2 in test scores in Alabama, the places where we know we can grow and increase test scores, increase scholarship offerings, National Merit finalists, qualifying scores is in the areas of math and science. We also can listen to our students by the choices that they're making. What are they participating in? What are they drawn to? You can look at the statistics here and see that our students are well-rounded. They like to participate in a lot of different things because they see value in all of those pieces, be it academics, arts, or athletics. More specifically, the class of 2021 gives us a good idea of what our student interests are. The graduating class that year, when they left, those who went to a college in Alabama or a university in Alabama, 45% of them chose a STEM-related major, and that's in science, technology, engineering, and math. And most specifically, students chose engineering and healthcare. That's important information because our students are interested in these areas, and we also know that it's a place we can grow in terms of our performance. And our students are also interested in the humanities, how they help our communication skills. Languages is one example of that. 91% of our graduates last year took at least one world language, and many took multiple languages. The idea is they believe the languages help them with communication skills, with other abstract skills that are important in their work for the future. We also know that the future prospects are important and they're helpful in decisions we make. The most in-demand jobs in our state and nation today are in these areas of engineering, computer technologies, and healthcare. They're also the most in-demand majors chosen by students who go into college. And for students who do not go to college, these jobs are also dominating the market. So we know that our students have an area of growth in math and science. We know that we can improve in that area. We know that they're interested in the math and sciences, and we know the future prospects tell us that as well. We also know that our facilities have something to say, and they speak to us just by the mere fact that their average age is 49 years old. We know throughout our district that we have a very large operation that requires ongoing maintenance. And you can get an idea as you see some of these images of what we need to focus on. Just in our schools today, 92% of the light fixtures that we have are past their useful life. 236,000 square feet of roof needs to be replaced. Many of our air conditioning systems, in fact half of our air conditioning systems, are past their useful life and need to be replaced. We have one unit that's as old as 1977 in one of our schools. These are a few of the examples of many of the need to just improve the facilities that we currently have. We also know that our campuses have some areas where we can increase and level the comparability. They all have uniquenesses, nice identities on the campuses that other campuses do not, but there are basic things that we think are important. Here's one example from elementary campuses where our two largest elementary schools have our smallest gyms and they do not have multipurpose classrooms. Dolly Ridge has our smallest kitchen, which is inadequate for the number of students that we're serving there. On our secondary campuses, you find some incomparabilities in arts and athletics. Specifically at the high school, where our largest numbers of students are that also participate in arts and athletics, we have our smallest facilities. Liberty Park is another example in that it has one gym and Pizitz has two gyms, even though both have the same number of needs for after-school competitive programming. With these things in mind, listening to our students, listening to our facilities, we developed two goals for our future vision. One is to focus on profound learning opportunities for students, and the other is that we do it in vibrant facilities for profound learning. For our first goal, what we would like to do beginning in the fall of this coming school year is we would like to add a STEM special and a world languages specials in all of our elementary schools. So students in K-5 next year would be having art one day, they would have music one day, library, a STEM class, and a world language class. That would be a tremendous offering to enrich the experiences that our students have in elementary grades and also speaks to the things that our students are telling us are important. We also would like to provide additional resources for our students in non-academic challenges that they face. Our counselors do a great job of walking alongside our parents and instilling the values that we all think are important in our community to help our students confront challenges that they face. So we would like to strengthen that area. And we would also like to provide additional support for our teachers by having partners or coaches in each of our school buildings that work with all of our teachers to help improve instructional practice. Our second goal, Vibrant Facilities for Profound Learning, focuses on how we can improve safety and security, accessibility, the healthiness of our buildings, and comparability on our campuses. You can see on this slide several of the projects as an overview of what we would do in our facilities. But all of our schools would have some improvements with heating and air conditioning systems, roofing improvements, safety, accessibility, and general improvements such as bathroom renovations, painting, things that we would want to do in older facilities to bring them new life. And that would take place over about a 4-year period of time. And inside that 4 years, we would also do some additional work that would be new construction. You can see a list of those things that would start taking place in winter of 2023 at Dolly Ridge East and West that would bring more comparability to those campuses. And then we would follow that the following year by work at our middle schools and our high school. The budget for our future vision, 1Rebel, 1Future, is $8.2 million per year. And you can see a breakdown by looking at this slide. 22% would be for academic programs, and that would be for STEM teachers, languages teachers, additional counseling support, and instructional partners. 17% would be for new arts and athletic additions at the high school. 44%, almost half of the work, would be for areas of our existing campuses and facilities where we improve comparability, healthiness of our facilities, security, safety, and accessibility. And 17% would be for school operations, and that would be to add additional staff, such as custodial and maintenance staff, to manage what is the largest operation in Vestavia Hills. To accomplish our future vision, we are asking the citizens of Vestavia Hills to consider a 9.8 mil property tax increase on May 9th of 2023. What you can see in this table is a breakdown of what the cost would be per year and per month based on the tax appraised value for single-family homes. This chart shows the local dollars spent per student in our school system compared to our neighbors. We all can recognize and appreciate the importance of a high-quality school system and the vibrancy of a community. In Vestavia Hills, we know that the quality of life, economic vitality, and property values are intricately linked to the success of our school system. So in summary, we're limited in how we can continue to provide the excellence our community has come to know in Vestavia Hill City Schools. We believe a strategic investment protects our community's legacy as well as our student and school experiences. And we also know that investing today protects our legacy and elevates the value of our schools, businesses, and community. I look forward to sharing with you more in the coming weeks about 1Rebel, 1Future, and protecting the legacy of excellence that our community expects. Thank you for your consideration, and remember to vote on May 9th.